Okay, thank God, thank God, thank God. Oh my God, thank God we draw. We put him at the last one. Oh my God. Hi, how's it going everyone? So today we are playing a Lulu Jinx Master Rank Aggro deck. This aggro deck is not your typical aggro deck where you just drop cards on curve and go face. This aggro deck requires some skill and knowledge of the meta, and this makes it challenging and very fun when you win games. This deck was created by a guy called Chompers. I think this country is Poland if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think PL is Poland. So he has been a consistent master rank player since like very long time ago, and he has been playing this deck. And he's winning quite a lot of games, you know, with this 22 matches, 77.27%. I mean, the sample size is pretty small, but he has been playing this since like 1 week ago. And I think 2 weeks ago, I saw this on Reddit, and there are quite a few people playing this deck. This is a very challenging aggro deck, but it's very satisfying when you win. Let me just show you guys the deck, shall we? Let me just close off the browser, and you can see that this deck is a very support focused deck, and also a lot of this also involves discarding cards like Druid Rig and Flame Chompers to summon these free creatures, and using our support allies to support them to give them value. So what we are going to do here is that we have Druid Rig, Flame Chompers, then we use our discard cards like Pro Cannon, Zonite Urchin, Mage to discard these cards and summon them for free. And then we have our cards like Pix, which nobody seems to run it at all. I mean, even after the buff. And you know, it's just fun to be able to play cards that is rarely used. So these Pix can grant your supported ally +2/+1. And then you have your Young Witch that grants your supported ally +1/+0 with quick attack. And most importantly, you have Lulu here that grants your supported ally 4/4. Imagine this sick combo here. Lulu and Flame Chompers. Insane, you know, this is like a best control mechanic. Whatever your cards your opponent drop on the battlefield, right? Whatever creatures from turn 1 to turn 4, I'm quite sure you can remove them with Lulu supporting Flame Chompers here. And this is dispensable. Once this dies, you can just draw more because you have Baboon that creates Flame Chompers. You have so many here. You have 6 Flame Chompers, you know, 6 Flame Chompers. Yeah, so this makes it very insane. A very good trading tool where you can just control your opponent's board state and you outtrade them, and through that you can deal a lot of damage with that, because your Flame Chompers here, you can just use it to challenge all your opponent's creatures that you don't want them to be around, and you let your other support allies to go face. And once you outtrade them, the next turn when they don't have any more creatures anymore, you can just go face with all your support allies' power added onto all these Flame Chompers and Druid Rig. And if that's not enough, you have your Jinx here. Jinx is perfect in this deck because we are able to flood our board with a lot of creatures. We are able to discard our hand very quickly. So Jinx here takes advantage of that, where we can use it to close out games, get the rocket when she levels up, and just deal 4 damage to our opponent's face. And we have Augmented Experimenter here as well to draw for more cards. I mean, drawing cards is very important here to quickly fill up the board, because our creatures are still kind of weak even though we support it. I mean, during the defensive turns it can be pretty weak, but attacking it's fine because we are able to give them the added value. But defensively, we might have to use this to chump block a few creatures here and there, so being able to drop this and deal 3 to an enemy, draw 3 cards, and that's pretty insane. Being able to refresh your hands with new cards, drop more creatures on the board, and just go face. Yeah, so this is something that is quite difficult to pilot. And why do I say that? It's because when it comes to discarding cards, it's very hard to choose what you can discard, but this is somewhat easier because there are clear targets on what to discard. Druid Rig is it's meant to be discarded. You won't be playing this at all, so it is pretty clear. Flame Chompers is pretty clear, but I think the difficult part here is knowing when to discard it, and also on your opening hand, what cards do you need? When you have Zonite Urchin on your hand, right, you want to make sure that you have some cards that can be discarded, because otherwise you are wasting all these cards. You are discarding Baboon for you're wasting him. So it's important to have this to accompany them together. And I think the most important part is that you need to play this a lot to truly understand what is the best opening hand. I'm hoping that he can create a guide on that. Maybe I'll just look around and see whether there's a guide. This requires some understanding of the meta and knowing what to mulligan for in the opening hand, because this is not straightforward as to like I just mulligan for 1, 2, 3, then I just drop 1, 2, 3 and I just attack my opponent and I win the game. This is slightly different. Between Pix and Zonet Urchin, which should you keep in your hand? I mean, perhaps, or if you have the attack token on turn 2, maybe you want to keep Pix, so you can drop Pix and turn 2 you can perhaps drop Flame Chompers or something to use that to attack into your opponent and destroy their creatures. Or it could be other way around. So this really requires a lot of thinking and a lot of trial and error. And yeah, hopefully I find the guides to show it to you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay because I had a lot of fun with this deck. This is one of the most fun I ever had. I mean, it's challenging, but it's satisfying. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and see you next time. Something interesting. I've been facing way too much Shen Jarvan decks here. At least we have something interesting here that we can play with. I feel we should remove this, we should remove this, try and get something good here. We are keeping Gek excited against Draven. Lulu would be great here. Pix, not too bad. I think we can drop this here. Then I want to keep Daring Poro for our Ramage. This is getting harder and harder. It's getting harder. Okay, let's discard this. Okay, now we have discard target, so that's not too bad. You can drop one of this. Wait, but let's say we want to level her up next turn. Do we need, how much mana do we need? Yeah, I think this is good enough. Yeah, this will leave us enough mana for a level up Jinx next turn. And at the same time, we can just do this against this. Then suppose you can block here. Then block here. Okay, he can't do anything here, so that's great for us. So annoying. Okay, so let's bang the mana. Okay, this is perfect. Let's drop this.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
Unless he has Noxian Fervor.
Join the hunters, they say.
We can't level her up here, unfortunately. Let me think about it. Yeah, we can't level her up here. We are one shot away. Hey, wait.
I was born in battle and raised by war. Screaming helps, not a
Okay. I was afraid of whirling death, but I think this is good. This is fine. Yeah. We might have to take some damage early on, but I think this is pretty good for now. Oh, nice.
These hounds were written on
let's just press OK here and see where this takes us. We can try and force for an equal trade here with Riven. So what we need here is we need to drop a Daring Poro also, so we can level her up. Right. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Try and push for... He can't Whirling Death us, so that's a good thing. Ah, okay. Smart move. It's pretty smart. We can't block because he's gonna drop that. Yeah, we'll just stick 6 here. He can, I mean, he can't Whirling Death us, so I'm completely fine with that. Okay, good. So let's just drop our Daring Poro, level up our Jinx, and we should be good to go. Good to go. Let's go! Oh. Whew. So rare to get a level up Jinx without her dying. I think we can go with Pix here. Then whatever that comes next, we just discard with Ramage. Yeah, this is a good target for us. Let's go with this first. Can't believe he's at 20 health, you know. 20 freaking health. 20 freaking health. Do we want to attack with our Jinx? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. No, I don't think so, right? We need our Jinx to narrow down for us. So I think we're gonna drop Young Witch here. Okay, he's passing. Suspicious. We just need to be wary of Noxian Fervor and just Whirling Death or something. So let's just see where this takes us. Ah, okay, this is a good target. I think I'm okay with this. Just slightly concerned, you know. There's no need to risk it all. How much damage are we dealing here? Barely enough. We are keeping our Zonite Urchin because when we draw next time, we can just cycle through and level and get the rocket again. Okay, that's fine. So we can summon back a Riven. Okay, that's reasonable. Let's try and find some good targets for us. Oh, nice. This is pretty good. Twin Discipline is even better. I mean, we don't have to keep our Twin Disciplines. You can just drop Augmented Experimenter here, right? Okay, he's trying to level up here. I mean, the problem here is that we have no way to react to him. There's no way for us to react to him at all. He's gonna hit hard. He's gonna hit very hard. That's the problem here.
Really just needed some tape to reassemble.
I think what we can do here, right, is we can just pass it back to him. He's gonna hit so high, right? That we're gonna die. Yeah, I think we still got some room, some wiggle room here. Maybe we could have just, you know, used this and draw for Get Excited here. But we do not have enough mana. I think we have enough mana because we used Twin Disciplines, right? We still have 3 mana there. Probably should have just used that. Get Excited. That would have worked. Let's just see whether we can get excited from here. Yeah, no, doesn't happen. I think what I'm afraid of is that he might have Noxian Fervor. That's the killer here for sure. That's the killer. Okay, perfect. I think we can attack here. Let's do a max out damage situation. Let's max this out. Yep. Is this lethal? Oh no. Okay, thank god, thank god, thank god. Oh my god, thank god we draw. We put him at the last one. Oh my god. You know, it's a very amateur move to always lose to this. It's like there's a chance that we could have lost if we had dragged him here. Yeah. Remember guys, remember. To always put this at the front. No, to always put this at the back instead of putting it at the front. Yeah, remember. Oh, we won. Shen Jarvan. How are we gonna win this, my friend? How are we gonna win this? Maybe we should keep... I feel like our mulligan strategy is not strong enough. Need something better here.
Carrots can fly, Rip. Okay.
Let's go face.
Do you like magic?
I mean, killing this, is this a good thing? Not sure. But I feel like this is quite important. This is gonna ruin a lot of our plans. Like, if she supports this with whatever that comes next, it's gonna be ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, imagine this. Let's drop this.
Anything else?
Then we use our Lulu to support our flame chompers. Then we kill this.
We swim within the flows of magic.
Yup. This is pretty good, pretty good. He has 2 mana for sharp sight, so that's an awkward part. Yep. But we have 2 more Lulus, so that is fine, I think. I'm okay with that trade.
What form will the waters take?
And we deal 2 more, like 4 damage in total, right? Oh, nice. I think I can consider putting Young Witch down and dropping these, isn't it? He's gonna attack us, so let him attack us first. Okay, cool. Let's drop this. Give it to this. Give it to Lulu. Please turn me back. Interesting. Let's think. There's no need to throw this, right? We can just develop the board and see where this takes us. Having this will be useful as well to kill whatever that comes next. Do this, do this, do this, then do this. Okay. Oh, so much supporting our support chain. Oh, so fun. I mean, you rarely get to play a competitive Lulu deck, right? This is pretty good. If he decides to do some weird shit with this, you can just make him become a squirrel. And we hit for what? How much is this? 5, 5, 11. Magical. Ah, poof! Nice. He gets to draw more spells, so that's unfortunate. But next time when we have our barrier, we can just cast it on ourselves. We'll prioritize this. And we won't be using this to block anyway. Doesn't matter. I want we pathetic. Pathetic. Ooh. Oh dang. Nah, it's fine. I don't worry about that. This round. Just do this. Let's remove this and go for face. I think next turn we can just go with our... We can go with vulnerable on Jarvan and we win the game. I can't believe we beat Jarvan Shen, man. I always hated Jarvan Shen decks. It's very hard to win against them. But this is good. Oh, Azia Aurelia. Okay. Wait, how are we gonna do this? I mean, we need some creatures, right? Yeah, we need some creatures. This is not good enough. Okay. I mean, I suppose we can do some supporting here. We are just hitting for a measly 1 damage. 1 damage. Why it's fine. It's fine. We will just attack, deal 1, then perhaps turn 3 we drop a Lulu. And we can go for a huge swing with our flame chompers. Imagine this supports this, then this becomes 4-3, right? Then this supports this, becomes a 4-4. Pretty insane, pretty insane. I'm just kind of afraid that he would rush us down. It's kind of odd that for Azia Aurelia there's nothing happening on the first 3 turns. Nice. I feel right we should just use this on him. So we can kind of narrow it down. Because 4-4 is not... 4-4 doesn't cut it at all, I feel. 4-4 doesn't cut it. Yeah, 4-4 doesn't cut it at all. Okay, great. This got through. I'm so confused, you know. I thought Azia Aurelia has always been a deck where you just like boom 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 boom, just keep on attacking, you know. It feels weird. Nothing is happening. Oh, we have picks as well. We can form a long support chain now. Let's do this. I'm hesitant, you know. I'm saving it for Irelia. Yes, Irelia is here. Irelia is here. Irelia is here. Let's drop this. Kill this. Hopefully it goes through. I mean, if we can just trade our Green Glade to Young Witch with the Green Glade duo here. Okay. Oh, that's fine. At least he can't use his blades. So let's just look at this, shall we? Okay, let's trade here. Let's block here. 6 damage. Doable. This is doable. And then next time we can just use our augmented experimenter here. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty good. Let's just do this. Then we can do this. And then we attack here. Okay. Oh, can't believe we level up Lulu here. I mean, without Jinx, you might just... I mean, even without Jinx, you can win this. It's pretty good, isn't it? And becomes a 5-5. Amazing. Oh, let's drop this. What we need now is a Jinx. Oh, another Lulu. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. Let's drop. Baboon. Oh dear. This is the dangerous part, isn't it? Let's just block here. And then we can block here. Maybe we should just block with pigs instead. But knowing them, they don't really have any way to deal more damage, right? Yeah. If they attack here, we can just trade. We just trade it this way. Does it matter here? Yeah. We won. I think his deck wasn't that optimized, isn't it? I don't think this is beta deck at all, right? This is not. Okay, we have a good hand. We have a good hand here. I like how versatile this deck is. You can either go with... I mean, a Lulu support attack is very strong, and at the same time Jinx is also pretty strong as well. So both works either way. It's such a unique aggro deck that requires some skills to pilot, like in terms of discarding, knowing what to mulligan for, which is something that I'm still trying to learn and get better at. But this is pretty good. This is a pretty fun deck. There are some challenge here and there, but I mean, as an aggro deck, it's pretty fun, I would say. This is too good to miss, right? Let's just go for this. Depending on what he drops, we can just put this strategically to remove whatever creature, you know. I'm gonna hit Camelbaron if he drops drop it down. Okay. Very sneaky, very sneaky. I'm just afraid that he might have... does it make... Because he might have the removal, right? But do they play that removal? The 3-cost removal if a creature dies? But if you use this to bait it out, it's still pretty good. It's still a pretty good deal, I would say. Yeah, it's still a pretty good deal. I'll still go with it. Because it keeps our Lulu alive next turn. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, great. This is pretty good for us. I was concerned about that, but I don't think they include it in their deck at all. Okay, we get 4 damage in. Pretty good. Then we can drop our Lulu here. Then Lulu levels up next turn. Yeah, we outtrade him in every single manner. We just need to figure out how we're gonna do this. Oh, even better. Let's go with this. Flying vegetables. You can clearly see this is flying vegetables, isn't it? If you all didn't know, this is a flying vegetable. Okay, let's think for a moment, shall we? Twin disciplines. Twin disciplines kills us, isn't it? Okay, we need to remove this too, for sure. This is good. This is good. Yeah. I feel that I should have just cast my suit up first. But there are still a lot of things that you could do. And do we need to do a do a reactive move here or not though? That's the question. Like, do we need to cast it right now? Okay, yeah. So you see, there are a lot of weird things that could happen here, to be honest. So we are just trying to be conservative here, I would say. I mean, just in case something bad happens, right? I do not know every single card in the meta or whatever it is. Ah, shit. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't take into consideration about that. Maybe I should have just put this on this for safety and use this on this to kill this. Yeah, I think that was a better move to keep this safe because there's a chance that you had twin disciplines. But it's fine. I mean, I guess you learn, right? Yeah. So I think it is always a safe bet to be conservative here. Like, even though you do not have every single card that you do not remember every single card. I mean, playing conservative helps in general. But of course, knowing every single card helps way more. Instead of blindly, you know, being conservative, you could have deal lethal or whatever. But we won! We won! We won. Even with that mistake, we still won.